are brown, and the sky is gray. I did for a walk on a winter's day.
So, I just woke up. I woke up at 7 a.m. It's 7:52 right now, as you can see. I feel amazing. You know, yesterday night, I was reflecting on my mission, my purpose, my vision in life. Like, where do I want to go? It's really important that you really know and align with the thing that you really care about, right? I came up with this term as I was meditating. You know, it's really important you meditate. Do the visualizations, but I realized that the meditation and like the gratitude journaling, they're so fucking important, because if you read any spiritual text, you realize that if you put a lot of weight on it, if you put a lot of importance and you're very neurotic about your goal, you're not going to achieve it. Because like, I really need to achieve this goal. Like, I need to really get this. And like, I need to get this now. And you have this very like neurotic, you put a lot of weight on it and you put a lot of importance on it. It's kind of like scarcity. Like, you're very needy with the goals. And that's when you do that, you like sort of create separation. You sort of add weight to it. And I was reading like, I remember there was a prayer in the Bible, I think, how if you just like, seek God first, then everything that God has in the physical world will come to you. And what the Bible means by seeking God first, it means dropping its importance and being very grateful. Because when you're grateful of the present moment, you're grateful of now, you drop the importance, you drop the weight. This is like why, when you like so needy with the girl, or you're so needy with the goals, it never works out. I need to make 10K per month. I need to make 100K per month. I need to get the girls. I need to do this. I don't have any girls, stuff like that. When you do that, you're adding so much weight to it that there's so much pressure, there's so much expectation. But when you drop the weight, when you as the Buddha said, drop your desires and reduce their importance, even though you still have the intention to realize them, right? You still intend to make them a reality. When you drop the importance of it, somehow it's so much easier to do things. It's like when you stop caring about the girl, or when you stop caring about trying to perform, you perform better. And the reason why is because you drop its importance. I still intended to make it a reality, but I did it like with the force to kick it to get to my goals. Was like, I just wanted it, like I wanted these things. And I didn't hold too much weight on it. I was like, this is going to be hard. This is going to be difficult. I really, really want this thing, because if I want this thing, then you just need to be grateful in the now. To keep doing your gratitude journaling, because these things reduce the importance of the things you're trying to achieve. You're trying to achieve these things so you can get something, so you can feel a certain way. But if you just be okay with where you are right now, and I know this is very counterintuitive, because you want to like, no, I shouldn't be grateful about where I am right now. I should work hard. I should do that. Even Andrew Tate said, be grateful. Be grateful for where you are. No matter what, always put a smile on your face, whether you're working at McDonald's or you're doing this. Even Tate said, be grateful for where you are. When you do that, you drop the level of importance on your goal, and your goals become light. And when your goals become light, you're able to kick your goals and kick into the direction and go forward very, very fucking fast, because you drop the level of importance. I'm not sure if you fully understand it, but that's really the lesson I had. Always keep meditating as well, because this basically helps you tap in to more of the spiritual side. You're able to be aware of the universe giving you messages, right? I've gotten so many like synchronizations. I basically got a lot of suggestions by the universe, right? And a lot of synchronizations have been happening, and synchronization basically means that whatever like you put down, like as like your goals, as your vision, you start to see these things come into reality. Yesterday, I was reading a paper on all the things I wrote down, all my goals, like 8 months ago, 9 months ago, and all of them have turned into reality. All of them have literally turned into reality. It's so fucking weird. Like, I read it, I was like, bro, like, this is exactly what I described. Bro, guys, I gotta show you, bro, some crazy shit literally just happened. I was reading these documents. I wrote this sheet of paper 7 months ago, right? 8 months ago. And this exactly described the life that I'm fucking living right now. I'm the leader organizing trips, events, parties, and people see me and look at me with respect. People see me as intellectual, witty, confident, and generous. My friends, what my friends will help me with, shoot content for me, ask thought-provoking questions for me to contemplate, introduce me to other high-value guys, invite me to awesome events behind DJ booths. I'm literally going to an event where my friend's a DJ. He went to Capital Club like last week, 2 weeks ago, and he is doing a DJ event tomorrow, and he literally invited me to this DJ event, No fucking way. And this is what synchronization means. It's like when you have your dream car and you keep seeing it everywhere. That means that means you're on the right path. If you feel like the things that you want are appearing in your life more frequently, then that means you are on the right path. Always notice these things and tell yourself every time you notice these things, I'm on the path to my dream reality. I'm on the path to the reality that I desire. I'm on the path to creating what I truly love. I am on the right path. I'm on the line path. So let's go fix my room. I gotta do my bed and let's grab some food. So the plan for today is I got invited to my friend to go to a DJ event. You know, like I had this on my vision thing, like, yo, like my tribe is like my social circle is the people that would invite me to cool shit, like, you know, DJ event. I have a friend who's literally a DJ. He went to Capital Club, Luke Belmar's retreat in, I think, Bali. And, you know, he also does DJing as well. And he was like, yo, bro, you should come to the event. Like, you know, I'm organizing this thing. And, like, there'll be, like, my friends will be there. You can meet some of my friends. So it's going to be really fucking sick. And then after that, I've organized basically a couple of dates, 2 days as well. I booked 2 dates. So that's pretty good, man. Like, everything, like, is aligning to where I want to go. And then I have the Evolve Society, where I invited a bunch of new guys, you know, like, people who are info product, coaches, consultants, people that I really align with. I started noticing them, like, starting to trickle into my life. As well as, like, I have a couple sales calls today. Sales basically helps the person that you're on the call with have clarity. And if you have something really meaningful and something powerful that you can help them with, then why wouldn't you want to use sales skills? You want to help the person make an educated decision, not because you want their money, but because they want to make the decision and they want to choose to have your help. So you have to make sure that you help them, and you have to make sure that what you have to offer can seriously change their life. And even if it doesn't, have the intention to change their life. Have the intention to deliver something good no matter what. Find a way to help them the best that you can. And when you can do that, then sales becomes really easy, because you're trying, the frame of mind is you're trying to help the person, and you're using the tools of sales to create clarity within that person's headspace. So when you can give them clarity on, like, where they are, where they want to go, what's stopping them, and if they would like your help, then it's not salesy. It's just a conversation, and it's just making an impact. So let's grab some food. Bro, I'm absolutely fucking shredded. Oh my god. Goddamn, I'm at like 71 kilograms right now. This is the magnificent eggs that I'm making right now. Look at this. Look at this. Goddamn. Look at this. This is some good protein, bro. Got some lard, eggs. I'm about to cook 2 more eggs after this. I know, I'm a sick cunt. Yo guys, so I just hopped off the call with one of the guys who's interested in building their tribe, building their social circle. I fucking love my job and love what I do, because I get to make a meaningful impact and help people get to the reality that they want. And there's a responsibility, you know, when you're on the call and someone buys your program, there's a level of uncertainty, because you want to help these people and you're afraid that if you take on this money, you won't be able to help them. And I think if you're willing to handle that fear, if you're willing to be that person that takes on that responsibility, takes on the responsibility of that pressure, that sort of that boulder, then life will reward you with many things: money, prestige, high quality connections. You know, the world will gift you if you gift to the world, and you're not afraid of helping the world in exchange for value. And when you can do that, then you can make a meaningful impact, and you can create a genuinely fulfilling lifestyle. So it's taking on more pressure, taking on more responsibility, and taking on the burden of other people. Even though it's uncertain, you don't know if you can help them, still do it anyway, because how else are you going to grow? So I'm planning out my day. I'm going to go to the gym. After that, drive up for prees, just for prepare for the DJ event. Actually, I'm gonna go to the gym, have lunch, hop on another call with a guy who's interested in, you know, changing his life and building his dream social circle. So we're gonna hop on a call with him, have some lunch, go to the DJ event, and it's gonna be fucking sick, and go on a couple of dates. Let's get it.
Yeah, my sofa score says 9. B10 if the ops went diving. 110 on my wrist, I'm thriving. Caught by Clint, I went skydiving. My London heat map's crazy, I wish that it weren't, I can't go back. Too many goals from Central, we went to the party with gang and we led the attack.
I just had a fat feed, I just had Zambreros. Right now I'm heading to the guy's house for prees, but I don't drink, they don't drink. So we're just gonna go there, chill out. I'm gonna interview with some of them, just have a chat. And yeah, bro, I've organized a date. So that goes along with my social life. I'm going to meet up with my friend at the DJ event, so I'm gonna take a girl with me there. I have another day at 6 p.m. going to Evolve Society, so I'll take her there. And yeah, it's pretty good. 2 dates in one day. Hop on calls with clients, went to the gym. You know, I actually met a guy who is a personal trainer, 25,000 followers. You know, he does IBN, I think IBN bodybuilding. So he's like, you know, super interesting guy. We had a conversation about self-development, and it was telling me like, yo, like, you know, the bodybuilding space is really like surface level, man. I just didn't really care about it, you know? I cared about bigger things. I cared about like mobility, bro. I want to be able to move and like go on hikes with friends and be able to go on marathons and run. So he was telling me his story, and I found it really fascinating how, you know, he progressed, he developed as a person and progressed the original, you know, surface level looks, bodybuilding. He told me a story that he went to the bodybuilding show and all of them were trying to like, you know, one up each other, like, you know, with their body, and it's like, he just didn't give a shit about it. So he cares about, you know, mobility, functionality, hybrid, basically a hybrid athlete. So it's really cool that I met someone who's working on something that they care about. And you know, I was driving out and then I saw him pull up in his fucking BMW, fucking with a massive spoiler, you know, yellow BMW, flashy. I'm like, damn, bro. So like, I got his Instagram. I was like, yo, bro, you seem cool. Like, what's your Instagram? And then I basically invited him to the event where he can meet other like-minded people. And you know, he was a bit busy, but that's fine because I created an open thread with him. Now I can invite him to other things. Now I can engage with him on social media. And you're able to like open a bunch of threads with new people you meet and be able to organize things and invite them to the next things that you're going to, even if they're free, you know? So this is why you need to build a powerful online Instagram. I say always build your personal Instagram, build your personal brand on Instagram, have a powerful Instagram which showcase your life in an authentic, honest, and aesthetic way. And when you can do that, you can attract your type of people into your life. So if you check out my Instagram, you can see that I'm doing as well, and you can get inspiration from me as well. So yeah, I'm gonna head to my friend's house. We're gonna have some prees. Yo boys. So I'm at the place and I'm about to enter the house and come chill out with the guys. So yeah, it's gonna be fucking sick. I'm walking over here. Just gonna check the location. Wow, that's such a beautiful place. Check this out. It's a lovely place to be. Hello. Hello. What's up? How's it going, bro?
Thank you yourself.
I'm doing awesome.
Oh, it's good to see you, brother.
Yeah.
You doing well?
Yeah, doing pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
That's
bro.
awesome.
It's good to see you.
Nice to meet you, Darius.
Darius
Yeah.
Bongani.
Bongani, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. I'm Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you, Darius.
We've met before, but
Yeah, ages ago.
Austin directed me because he goes to this place.
Ages ago.
And I go to it like. So it's like you're doing a number 2, but you're doing that for like, you know, maybe about.
Number two is just gonna be the video. Number 2.
Some things coming out, yeah. Yo, Wagwan, my people. How's everyone going? I hope you guys are all well and blessed and keen for an exciting day that we have today. We're going to see our brother in arms, participate in his DJing, which is going to be truly phenomenal. But I'm great, thank you, Darius. How are you?
I asked you that. Yeah. I'm doing amazing. Yeah, I'm doing amazing. How about you?
Yes, I'm doing great, thank you, bro. It's good to be here and socializing, especially when people like us are so locked into our personal development. Sometimes we are in monk mode. We have to tap out to that to socialize, have a little bit of fun for a bit, communicate, and socialize just in general, man.
Yeah, bro, that's exactly like what I talk about. It's just like, bro, you gotta be around people who are doing what you want to do, because it's like when you're stuck into your own bubble, you don't really have that, you know, that feedback. Yeah. And like you're just like, fuck, like I'm not doing the right things, and like you don't have that external help around you. Yeah. So I really think it's powerful, man. Like I was around people who were making 100K per month, you know, as an 18 to 19-year-old, and that completely blew my mind. I was like, they made like a slight joke, like, oh, like you're not making 30K per month. Like, why aren't you doing that? And I was like, damn, you know, that's a mindset shift. There's like a new standard. There's a new baseline. So when you're around people who have such a high standard, automatically you're on the path to winning, bro. Like you're on the path to winning by default just by being around winners. So as long as you just stay with a tribe who's just like building and like going on an upward trajectory, you're bound to, even if you're the last person behind, you're bound to get really good results.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important as well because, like you just said, it's like that guy, John C. Maxwell, he said something literally about show me your friends and I'll show you your
Yeah.
future, right? And like you said, some people might get pissed about it. Do you know how that guy that made 100K per month, they might say to you literally like, how come you're not making 30K per month? People might get butt hurt, people might take that the wrong way, people might perceive that the wrong way. But people like us, at least we perceive
Yeah.
it the way where it's just like, shit, that's actually
It's a
motivating.
good thing, it's a
I gotta
good
get off
thing.
my ass and I gotta
Yeah.
go execute and set on that trajectory to the highest town or the highest level of echelon that I need to become, right? For my family, bloodline, and things like that. I love your perspectives, bro.
Yeah, I love it as well.
Yeah.
Because that's what I teach, man. I teach social circle building. So it's like, how can you, because I know the personal problem that I had as an entrepreneur starting out was there was no one to build with. There was no one to work with. There's no one to build with. At the end of the week, I'm by myself and I have nothing to do and no one to talk to.
Yeah.
And then you would get programmed by the people around you, which not necessarily are the best people to be programmed by.
Oh,
you know?
yes, yes.
So let's say the current friends that you have, your family, your siblings, they don't believe in you. There's a lot of self-doubt. So I think what helped me eliminate the self-doubt was being around people who already achieved what I have achieved. And just seeing their success was like, it sort of gave me a bit of hope. I was like, yo, like, if they can make 10 to 20K to 30K per month and they talk about it so nonchalantly, like, then I can do it, you know? It changes the way you think about the world. And it just helped me a lot, saved my life, honestly.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that for you, bro. And that's the exact same with me. I
Yeah.
think coming around and being around people like that, it's been super beneficial.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
like Evolve Society, going to
Yeah.
other networking events, going to, you know, around the world and like meeting people
Yeah.
as well and just seeing people's stories. It's just like, wow, if they can do that, we can definitely
It's
do
super
that.
inspirational.
Yeah, and it's programming, right? And it's like you just literally said, it's who you want to be programmed by.
Yeah.
There's someone called Daniel G. I shared a video of him on my story just before, and he's one of the #1 sales guy in the world. If you've heard of Daniel G.
Yeah, I know Daniel G, the young
And he's
man.
literally just talking about like how people online they call him brainwashing, and he's just like, but who do you want to get brainwashed by?
Yeah.
It's literally up to you to choose who you want to be brainwashed by. Are you going to be brainwashed by the people that work 9 to 5s and never got to the level of expectations that you want to get up to, or you're going to be brainwashed by the person that is up to that echelon? And so you may as well get brainwashed by that person that is literally telling you that by the end of this journey, you can be very successful financially, mentally, spiritually, in every single spectrum, every single realm of human endeavor.
Human endeavor. I love that word. You're being programmed regardless. Like,
Yeah.
no matter where you go, like, even the music here is programming us, the conversation here program us. So it's like, if you're gonna get programmed, I'd rather get programmed to get really rich and really wealthy than rather get programmed to get really poor, because the time's gonna pass anyway. Would you rather sit in a room full of broke people, or would you rather sit in a room full of rich people?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, the 1 hour is still gonna pass. I would rather be in an hour full of wealthy people.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You're going to get a lot of benefits out of it.
Yeah, there's
right?
so many benefits.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
100%.
ridiculous.
And one thing I thought to clear up as well, having this conversation, I know sometimes some people think that, like, you know, it's like a get rich quick scheme.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like that. You know, I think, you know, for men especially, adversity is something that was, you know, inherited within our bloodline and stuff. All of our bloodlines, we come from different geographical locations. But hardship and adversity is literally what we need to level up. We need that hardship. Like, nothing good comes easy.
Yeah.
And there's a quote I love, the greater the struggle, the bigger the success. I just love that one. And that's something we have to all put our heads into and stuff and be like, okay, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be very difficult, right? But depending on how much stress you can take is depending on how successful you can be, right?
100%. Do you think sometimes it, like, you can, like, when you do the work, sometimes it's actually effortless. Sometimes it's not actually hard work. And sometimes
Yeah.
pushing harder doesn't necessarily equate to more results.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes it's flipped. Sometimes it's like, because the thing is like, if I remember when I told myself, if in order for me to make a certain amount of income, I need to work hard. And so I created that reality by doing the
Working.
jobs,
Oh,
overworking. And so
Yeah.
that was my reality. But I was like, okay, if I can make the reality where I still work hard, but it's like effortless, it's meaningful, and I work on things I care about, and I love it every single day.
Yeah.
That was the reality I created. My mind was in the background when I was sleeping, subconsciously, like, while I was, like, you know, watching content, stuff like that. It was working to achieve that reality. You know, when I go to bed thinking like, yo, they're like wake tomorrow's gonna be hard, I need to work hard, I really hate this, then that, like, actually turned into my reality.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's really counterintuitive, you know, you don't actually have to work so hard. Sometimes it's effortless.
Effortless,
Yeah.
yes. And that's actually such a smart thing.
But it's
you
still
just picked
working
up on.
hard. Like, you would see
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant, you would see these people and like, oh, they're working very hard, but for them, like, sometimes it might be effortless. You know?
Yeah, definitely. And that's actually really smart. You really picked up on that as well, because that's another perception to have as
Yeah.
well. Like, you shouldn't have to program your subconscious mind that you have to, like, you know, bust your balls and work so
Yeah.
hard for the accomplishments that you
Yeah.
want. And it's something my mum actually told me as well. It's something about flow state, being in a flow state. And she said, sometimes when you're working on your personal development, let's just say there's a university. Let's just use this an analogy, right? Someone's going to do. There's two people
Thanks,
going to
appreciate
do a lawyer degree, right? There's two people going to do a lawyer degree, right? And technically, one of them finds it effortless, and one of them finds it super, super fucking hard. I think sometimes it's you going with the current. Sometimes if it's not your flow, it's not your current. You're
Yeah.
going against the current, and you're pushing against something that's maybe not meant to be your pathline or your
Yeah.
destiny as well, which is cool. So what you said, that makes so much sense. I absolutely and utterly, completely agree with you.
Yeah, because I was looking into that about like alignment, like pathways, and like what's meant to be. There's like everyone can be anything, but they can't at the same time. And what I mean is because there's a certain spot for you, but it's not made for you because other people said it was made for you. It was made for you because you are the best in that spot.
Right,
And
yeah.
it's like I remember when I would try to do things that weren't meant for me, there was a lot of resistance. Like you said, I was going against the current. But if I just surrendered, which is like a big word, surrendered, and just let go to the current and just create what I needed to create, make what I needed to make, and do what I felt like I needed to do, everything just felt so effortless and it just flowed.
Yeah.
You know, a couple of days ago, I was like, okay, I have to make the hook of the video. I need to design the script. I need to engineer it in a way for success. But I was like, wait, I have this content I want to make right now. I feel very inspired to make it. I have a message that's really important. I just turned on the camera, recorded it. The next day, it has 2,000 views on YouTube on a like long form content. I'm like, damn, just by doing that, you know, I managed to get some decent results, even though it was effortless. Like I actually cared about it. When the other videos where I engineered it, I designed the script, I designed it specifically for success. It usually like there was a lot of resistance. Even the results weren't guaranteed sometimes. So it's like it's even hard to predict success, even though cause and effect is a thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like you have to let go. That's what I realized. Is like cause and effect is a thing, but sometimes you can't predict everything.
Thing you can't at all.
Yeah.
No, it's the world is very nuanced as well. That's one thing I think about.
It's
life.
not black and white.
It's not
Because
black and white.
if you
Yeah.
follow the black and white paradigm, you're in like these things called pendulums.
Pendulums.
Yeah,
yes,
you read if you read Reality Transfer thing.
I actually have not read that yet, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, before my mate passed away and stuff as well, he told me to read that book.
Yeah.
And out of respect for him, I need to go read that book.
Bro, read
for
it.
Sure.
It's so good.
Do you rate it?
I reread it like 5 to 7 times.
Wow.
Audiobook within the past 2 weeks.
The whole thing as well,
Yeah, the
back
whole
to front
thing.
technically. Yeah.
Within 2 weeks. The
Wow.
whole yeah.
Yeah. No, I
It's
love
powerful.
that. Yeah. How much were you doing like reading or listening to the audio every single day?
Bro, I probably reread it, like re-listened to the audio like 4 to 5 times this week, in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's good.
Because that's like a very foundational book that includes a lot of the foundational universal knowledge. Like if you read the Kybalion,
Oh,
the
not
7
yet.
laws of the Hermetic universe,
Okay, yeah.
those things like cross over. And then if you read Psycho-Cybernetics, that's a really classic one.
Okay, I've heard of that one before.
Right, if
Yeah.
you read that, you can see how everything links because psycho-cybernetics is talking about in order to get the thing of the identity, like let's say you want to be a millionaire, you have to start behaving as that person.
Yeah.
And then I started to read reality transurfing, and it said, okay, in order to get that thing, you must feel that feeling first in order to get it, and you must be on that certain frequency in order to attract that certain thing. So then I started to see the crossovers between all the things, and then I read Kybalion, and it talked about everything is mentalism, to the point where everything that is created, it's all in your mind, bro.
Yeah.
Because thoughts are particles, and particles make up everything in the universe.
Yeah.
And so if thoughts are particles, then your thoughts can basically create anything.
Anything, and
Because
that's so
a
true.
like-minded thought, like-minded particles attract like-minded particles. You put water on a penny, you keep dropping it, it keeps building up and building up and building up. And if thoughts are particles, and like-minded thoughts attract like-minded particles, because thoughts are particles, then whatever you think, you will attract anything that's similar. Because it's a particle, a thought's a particle, and anything you think that's similar to that particle will attract more of that.
Yeah,
Which
that-
is it's insanely like mind-blowing just thinking about that.
And that's so potent as well. And
Yeah.
that's why, like I always say as well, when I meet new people, like meeting him today and being around you guys, we've all manifest each other.
Yeah.
Because a little bit of you is in me and a little bit of me is in you.
Yeah.
Because we correlate on a frequency and an energetic level.
And that's
of
why we
vibration.
resonate, yeah.
Yeah, and we resonate on quite a lot of things. And also, yeah, like resonating on those things as well is definitely going to help you,
Yeah.
I guess, connect, to network, to continue to thrive and be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
And I just love that. And especially with manifestation, like you just said, it's feeling the emotion. Like when you close your eyes and want to actually think about something, envision something, it's not just about the thoughts. Because we could all think about being a
Yeah.
millionaire and being a Lamborghini and traveling the world
It's the
and
emotion.
providing for your family and your future bloodline. But it's about manifesting, about thinking and feeling that emotion, because it, literally, like you said, it raises your
Yeah.
frequency
Yeah.
up to you actually experiencing that
Yeah.
experience in the moment when you're not that person just yet, but you sort of are at the same time because you can feel it. That resonance.
I notice when I visualize, like I feel that genuine joy. That feeling is like, that's the thing that you want. Yeah. That's why I always, like, you were talking about how like we resonate on the same frequency. And that's why I always say to people who want to like, what do I do? Is like, you need to like really align yourself to where you want to go, because when you have that definite purpose, basically the direction you want to head into, that basically determines the environments you go to, and those environments have charged frequencies at them.
Yeah.
You go to the club, the nightclub, it has a certain lower frequency. If you go to, let's say, the events that we host every Sunday, Evolve Society, there's a certain level of frequency which attracts those type of people. So if you can get your purpose dialed in to a T, then you'll be able to know what environments and what people you need to be around to get to your purpose. Which then, that's why I say purpose is everything, because it dictates environments and like it dictates the lifestyle. Lifestyle dictates environments, and environments dictate the people you meet within those environments. When you go to the gym, when you go to the community events, when you sign up to Capital Club, stuff like that. So like it's everything, bro.
Are you part of Capital Club as well?
I want to join, man. I want to go to the events. I saw
Austin going
yeah,
to it,
So
yeah?
I went to. I was like, bro, I want to go there as well.
We should go next time
Yeah,
together. Like
let's go.
I'm in Capital Club, but they've got pretty good content in there as
Yeah.
well. But definitely Austin's just like, next time come, bro. And we should
Let's
definitely go
organize.
together.
Yeah, he said it. Let's organize a trip.
Yeah, I
bro.
think that'd be awesome. I think that's also the best thing you can do as well, is literally networking,
Yeah.
like we're doing right now,
Yeah.
right? And like you said, being able to go to these events like Evolve Society and everything, you're seeing the purpose-driven people, and it sort of aligns with your purpose. Even if it's a little bit differing a little bit.
Yeah.
It's going towards the same type of destination, maybe
Direction,
in
yeah.
a different perception from a different lens. The way you filter things through will be different from the other person, but it's literally going to align yourself, and it's going to program yourself more. It's going to brainwash you,
Yeah,
but the correct
exactly.
way,
Yeah,
at
in a
least.
good way.
For success, for greatness, for potency and power.
Yeah, man.
It's going to be amazing.
Awesome.
Oh, this is motivational. I
Yeah.
love this shit, man.
Let's get it. Podcast done. Done.
I'm excited about smelling all these six senses that God has gifted upon us to be
So
able
you're
to
excited
will.
about breeding?
Absolutely, I gotta breathe. I gotta fresh.
Who we were breeding with?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, my brother?
Breathing or breeding?
But someday I'm gonna have to continue to.
And breeding.
Yeah, breeding. Right. That means I have to pass it to an heir, and an heir is a child.
She moved out of state and shit that went left. She seeking forgiveness. She used to dance, but she went alone and start up a business. Her daddy is not around. Her mama is not around. I watch her climb to the top of the pole and then get to sliding down. I make it rain in this bitch. I make it snow in this bitch. She tryna get out of the mix. Shawty is going legit. Shawty is going legit. Me, I'm supporting the shit. This is a story, it came from my life.
They say I'm timeless, I'll send up the dawn. They'll play one day.
Yo, guys, I had a really interesting day. I hopped on a call, made some calls, hopped on calls with prospects, helping them with their issues. Like, yo, what made you want to hop on the call? Why is it that you need my help? Like, how can I help you? How can I serve you? And just really helping them gain clarity and, getting new more clients, people I can serve. Going to the gym, getting shredded, meeting some new cool like influencer, IBN model, like IBN bodybuilding. There's a guy who does IBM bodybuilding, drives a BMW, a fucking flashy yellow BMW. Ran into my old high school friend and told him, like, what I do. Went and met up with some of the friends. Went on 2 dates, one at 4 to 6 p.m. and one at 7 to 10 p.m. 2 dates today. While I was hanging out with my entrepreneur friends, having an awesome time. Today is described as the 10 out of 10 perfect day. I progressed my business. I'm making content for you guys. Went on a couple of dates. Hanged out with my tribe. Had food. Had Guzman Gomez with my tribe. Had burritos. It was an awesome day today. There's so much joy and love in my heart that it's spilling out all over. And I want to just give that love to everyone. The girls that I meet. The guys, no homo, but like the guys, I want to like help them out, listen to them. Any guy that wants to learn, I would love to help him out. Girls that I like, I would love to pour my love into. I'm just experiencing a lot of joy, love, bliss. And I want to be able to share that feeling with the people around me. I think when you get up to a higher level of consciousness where you're experiencing these you would call positive emotions, you want to share it with the people around you. I realize that what makes someone truly attractive is being high on the vibration scale. And when I mean high on the vibration scale, I mean you have this energy which is so alluring and so attractive and so magnetic. Just simply by you being you and you being the best you, if you work on yourself and you just be awesome, like being myself. When I just be myself is charismatic, confident, powerful. Like when I just operate in this higher frequency, higher level of consciousness, loving, bliss, joy, that feeling, people want to feel a certain way. And if you can feel a certain way, people want that feeling off you. And I always talk about this in my videos, but just me going on dates and me meeting new people. It's like what made people like want to actually like be around me is the energy that I bring. And if you guys can have really good positive energy, light energy, make people feel good around you, then you're going to be a very attractive individual because of the way that you make people feel. It's not about the status and all these things. They're just like the hook points to hook people in. But what makes people stay is how you make them feel. So never neglect the way you treat people. Never neglect the way you treat yourself, because the way you treat yourself is the way you treat people. If you're not working on your fitness, if you don't take care of your body, that's going to reflect in the way you treat other people. So make sure you are looking after you. And when you look after you, that will in return change the way you look after people. You can only change the way you treat others by the way that you treat yourself. And if you treat yourself like shit, you're going to treat others like shit. I realized that when I treated myself and I did the things that I said I would, and I would do the things I care about and that are meaningful to me, I feel amazing. And when I feel amazing, I have this aura about me, which people find alluring and people find attractive and people want to be around. My friend told me, like, the reason why I'm only here, even though he might be joking, but he genuinely said that with conviction. Like, the only reason why I'm here is because you always like smile. You're always smiling. That energy is really attractive. And if you can have good energy, you're going to be a very attractive individual. So always bring good energy, man. If you guys would like to join a network of entrepreneurs, business owners, and creators building their tribe, building their social circle all around the world, then click the link in the description to join the free network community that I have for us entrepreneurs. Because entrepreneurship is lonely, business is lonely. We want to build tribes and conquer the world. So if you guys would like that, join the free school community below and sign up. It only takes 2 minutes to sign up. We'll have a chat there. You can post some stuff there, and I'll see you in there. Peace.